Driving for Uber isn't just about picking people up, it's also about timing. Certain hours are busier than others. For example, weekends usually see more riders looking for late-night trips after parties or events. Morning rush hour is another peak time when many people need rides to work. By understanding these busy periods, you can earn more money and reduce downtime between rides. In this video, we will share useful tips on the best times to drive for Uber in 2024 and how to boost your earnings. We want to help you make the most out of every shift. Before we jump into the details, please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We offer valuable guides and expert advice that can really improve your rideshare experience. So, whether you're a seasoned driver or just starting out, knowing the best times to hit the road can be the difference between a good day and a great one. Now, let's get started on making your Uber driving experience more profitable than ever. How to find Uber peak hours while driving. To maximize your profits as an Uber driver, identifying peak hours when demand is highest is essential. Here's how you can pinpoint these optimal times. Utilize Uber's resources to stay updated with their official website and social media channels. Uber frequently posts about promotions and discounts, which often signal an increase in demand. By aligning your driving schedule with these promotional periods, you can tap into the surge and boost your earnings. Monitor the Uber driver app closely. It's your best friend when it comes to real-time updates on surge pricing and demand fluctuations. Local events can cause significant spikes in demand, and the app will notify you of these changes, helping you strategically position yourself for higher fares. Consider using applications like Gridwise, designed specifically to assist rideshare drivers in maximizing their earnings. Gridwise offers features such as when to drive, providing data on the best times to drive in your area. While some features might require a subscription to Gridwise Plus, the investment could pay off with better earnings. By combining these strategies, you can effectively pinpoint the peak hours for Uber driving in your region, optimizing your schedule for better earnings. Now, let's get to the important part you're waiting for. Best times to drive for Uber ridesharing. Save yourself the time and research. We've identified several times and places that almost guarantee higher fares. Remember, while these general guidelines are a great starting point, talking to other drivers in your city will give you the best local advice. 1. Large events. Popular events like concerts, fairs, or sports matches create prime opportunities for Uber drivers. During these events, the demand for rides significantly increases, especially just before the event begins and right after it ends. This surge in demand often leads to higher fares, making it an ideal time for rideshare drivers to work. For sporting events, the end of a game usually triggers surge pricing due to a large number of attendees needing transportation. Whether fans are heading home or off to celebrate, being available as a driver during these times can be highly profitable. However, it's important to be selective about the events you target. For example, a Sunday NFL game will likely be more lucrative than a minor league baseball game on a weeknight. In some areas, like the southern U.S., college football games can also be a profitable choice. Keeping track of special sporting events in your city can help boost your earnings, regardless of your interest in sports. 2. Work commutes. Driving during work commutes presents a valuable opportunity for Uber drivers, and it's a time slot that shouldn't be overlooked. The main advantage is the higher demand during these hours, as a significant number of people are traveling to and from work. This increased demand often leads to higher fares. Additionally, for drivers who are doing Uber as a side job, aligning driving hours with morning and evening rush hours can be practically beneficial. It allows for earning extra by accommodating passengers along your own commute to or from your primary job. However, it's essential to manage this schedule carefully to ensure it doesn't conflict with your work timings or other responsibilities. 3. Airport rides. Airport rides are consistently lucrative due to the high cost of airport parking, making ride-sharing services a preferred choice for many travelers. Key times for airport routes include early mornings, 4 a.m. to 7 a.m., and late at night, 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. During these periods, demand for rides to and from the airport is high, ensuring a steady flow of passengers and higher earnings. 4. Weekends. Weekends, particularly Friday and Saturday nights, offer regular opportunities for higher earnings. Here's how to strategize. In the early evening, position yourself downtown to pick up frequent Uber pool rides as people move between bars. However, for higher fare rides, consider starting your evening further from the city center, where fewer drivers are competing for rides. Passengers traveling into downtown tend to pay higher fares for longer distances. Driving from midnight to early morning on Saturday and Sunday can also be highly profitable as bars and clubs close, leading to a surge in demand for rides home. 5. Bad weather. Bad weather significantly influences the demand for Uber rides, as people who might have chosen to walk or bike opt for a ride instead. This increase in demand isn't limited to severe weather. Even a light rain shower or a mild drizzle can lead to a rise in Uber ride requests and higher fares. However, predicting when to drive based on weather can be challenging. Weather forecasts aren't always accurate, and making decisions based on a slight chance of rain might not be effective. On the other hand, a forecast indicating a high likelihood of thunderstorms could signal an opportune time for higher fares. However, it's crucial to prioritize safety and avoid driving in hazardous conditions that could jeopardize your safety or that of your passengers. The risks involved in driving in dangerous weather conditions are not worth the potential earnings. 6. Holidays. Driving on holidays can either significantly boost your earnings or result in wasted time, depending on the holiday. For instance, Christmas Day and Thanksgiving typically see less demand for Uber rides, as most people stay at home and those who do go out often choose to drive themselves. In contrast, New Year's Eve is known to be highly profitable for Uber drivers, with fares sometimes surging to exceptional levels. Despite passenger complaints about high prices, many are willing to pay, allowing drivers to earn substantially more than they would on a typical day. When deciding whether to drive on a holiday, consider how people usually celebrate it. Holidays like New Year's Eve, Independence Day, and Halloween, which often involve going out to bars or parties, are prime times for driving. On holidays where people are more likely to stay in, such as Thanksgiving or Christmas, you might find it more beneficial to take the day off. The best times to drive for Uber by city. City-specific data shows that the city where you have the highest earning potential as an Uber driver is Seattle, with an average hourly rate of $36.62. Other top cities include New York at $28.70, Denver at $28.60, and Portland at $27.95. On the flip side, cities like Fayetteville, Wichita, and Toledo have the lowest average pay rates, ranging from $15.28 to $16.58. Across the board, the best days for Uber drivers are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The most profitable hours are the early hours of the morning, late at night, and during the morning commute from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. To sum up, maximizing your earnings as an Uber driver in 2024 involves strategically planning your driving hours around peak demand times. And that's all for today's video. If you have any questions or inquiries, feel free to ask in the comments section below. Hope this information was helpful. Like and subscribe to our channel for more guides and updates. Thank you for watching.